Hello, everybody. There we are. Hello, 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 and good to see you. Welcome to Starry Tarot. My name is Sophie. Had a bit of a weird start earlier. I tried to go on like 15 minutes ago, and it didn't give me a notification, and then I found out that it turned the video to private. So I just happened to notice that. I was going to ask ChatGPT, but I figured it out. So I switched it around, and here I am. And I was getting to my live stream on my phone here, and it said that they changed some of the parameters on my YouTube because they needed age verification. It was very strange. I verified my age. I hope everything's all back to normalcy right now. But anyway, welcome. Hi, thank you for being here. My name is Sophie. I am your friendly tarot reader for tonight. I am reading from the Dream Keepers Tarot deck. Some of you might be familiar with it. Some of you might not, but it is a beautiful deck. And the way this channel works is I give tarot readings if you haven't been here before, I give live tarot readings, and all my donation information can now be found at the top of the chat. Let me get to that. Done it. That's the menu, the basic menu, and now I'll get into the expanded menu. So I can answer any of your questions. I answer all sorts of questions, with the exception of medical or legal questions. Please consult a professional when discussing those matters. And please bear in mind that this, at the end of the day, is for entertainment purposes only, even though I do believe. So I can answer your questions. I don't just do tarot. I'm also a psychic medium. I can get into contact with those who have passed on. If there is somebody who is no longer on this earthly plane who you would like to communicate with, please let me know. I do have that ability. I had a successful mediumship reading this week. Most of the time I can get through to the person on the other side, 95% of the time. If they haven't reincarnated or if they are able to communicate with me, we're kosher. And another thing to mention with mediumships as well, I have never done a mediumship for someone and the person who we read for the first time, say we do a second mediumship with them and contact them a second time. I've never had anybody, and I check every time before I check in with someone. I've never had somebody refuse me a second time or a third time. Once they've said yes to me and agreed to communicate with me, I can typically get that done. Laptop, don't die. There we go. Woo! That was really scary. It went down real low, real fast. Okay. It is tarot time. Hello, E. Nice to see you. Oh, it is charging, right? Yes. Okay, groovy. Cool. Whew. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. Okay. So yeah, that's something, and I mentioned that because I did a mediumship reading for a client of mine earlier this week. I had done a mediumship for her with the same person in the past, and I checked in again just because I always do. But she came right through, and yeah, so I've gotten through to someone, I can usually get through to them again. I also, speaking of other lives and souls, I offer past life regression therapy, a variation. I've been studying past life regression therapy for many years, since I was very small. And I honestly, now that I think about it, I don't know what I started studying first, if it was astrology or past life. I think they coincided, but I've been studying it for many years, and I, over time, have developed a way to do past life regression, to discover one's past lives through tarot. And it is very, very fascinating and very, very therapeutic at the end of the day, I believe. it definitely illuminates a lot of sometimes inexplicable things to do with us and our psyche in general. Things that don't really have a rational explanation. The first thing that's coming to mind would be an irrational fear, like say one has an irrational fear of a certain animal, yet they've never even seen that animal. There may have been a past life where they were mauled by that aforementioned animal. That's just an example of what I'm talking about there. So, highly recommend past life regression readings. I also do soulmate confirmation readings. Those are pretty self-explanatory. I simply ask spirit if the person in question, and they don't have to be romantic, but oftentimes they are. They can be platonic, they can be animal friends, they can be familial. I simply ask your spirit guides if this person is a soulmate of yours, and if yes, in what capacity and why. No, why not? Conversely, I can always ask your guides if they give their blessing towards someone in your life. I will say that, will give a warning. Our spirit guides are very, very, they have very, very high standards for us. So when you do get a blessing from your spirit guides, angels, ancestral spirits, especially your ancestral spirits regarding someone in your life, you definitely know that you've hit the jackpot there. If they give their blessing, it's a good sign. Excellent sign. So I recommend that reading as well. And speaking of romance, I do offer a spread. Some people call it the OG love spread. I call it the TFI spread, thoughts, feelings, and intentions spread. I get a lot of clients coming to me asking, how does so-and-so feel about me? How does so-and-so think about me? What are so-and-so's intentions towards me? Well, we can answer just those singular questions, or we can answer three in one. I can answer what their thoughts, their feelings, and their intentions are towards you, including your general energies and their general energies regarding the connection at this time. And that's at no additional donation amount. It's just a suggestion for a type of reading. I'm going to be developing more options for different readings that I have in mind, that I've been jotting down, just ideas that have come to mind as to different things to offer for you guys. Hi, Debbie girl. How are you doing? Good to see you. Because I get a lot of ideas as to like different types of readings to offer that are just great question suggestions when you have something mulling about on your mind but you don't quite know what to ask specifically. Sometimes they can be extremely helpful to have a suggestion in terms of what to question, how to put that which is difficult to put into words, essentially. So be on the lookout for that. Also be on the lookout, Debbie, since you're here especially, starting December 1st, I will be offering my 2026 readings, and I offer those till the end of January, or till mid-January, I believe, January 15th is when I stop giving them. And I offer these every year. It's 2 cards for every month. It's remarkable. I mean, it's remarkable how not to toot my own horn, but how accurate my readings are, but especially the year readings, because it really goes to show that there really are some things that are fated in this life, and I think the yearly spread especially shows that, because I pull 2 cards for every month, so it's 24 cards total, and I'll often remember for some reason, those always stay in my mind, and I'll often remember, like, oh, in March something this is supposed to happen to so-and-so, or in July this is supposed to happen to so-and-so. And I can't tell you how many times I've either questioned people and they've told me yes, that did happen, or they've come to me and said, hey, you told me this was going to happen a year ago, and it did. It's really remarkable, so I really recommend those yearly readings, and again, I will start offering them December 1st. I'm doing well, Debbie. I was really tired today. I worked at my other job today I had 2 classes actually. I should be much more tired than I am, but I'm not. I'll probably crash and burn soon. Yeah, you know, Debbie, that's because it's my laptop, hun. I'm in the works. I need to. It's honestly, I just need to ask ChatGPT what external microphone I need to get for my laptop because I'm just and how to install it onto OBS because I'm just using the one on my laptop. I used to be streaming from the computer at the other house I was living in. This is my laptop, and the audio is just kind of crummy. So I'm like, yeah, now I'm talking a little louder. I hope you can hear me. I don't want to feel like I'm yelling at you guys, um, but I understand that you guys are having difficulty hearing me. I apologize for that. Um, oh no, closed captioning wouldn't work on live streams. I know it does. It often does after the live stream's been processed and is published on YouTube, but that doesn't really help for the moment. But that is something I will definitely get done at least before the end of this new year. It's not even a matter of like cost or even so much time. It's just I just don't know. Like I need and I hate doing research on that kind of stuff. Honestly, it's really bad. It's really bad. So I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT like, yo, I want to know what because I got myself or my parents got me an external microphone, but it turned out it was just for my phone. It wouldn't plug into my laptop, and I don't stream from my phone. So I have this microphone. If anyone wants it, holler. That is just not going to use, but I'm sure I can find a decent one for my laptop up here. Thank you so much, Debbie, for your donation, hun. Um, thank you, sweetheart. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Should I confront Mary Pisnar about getting me kicked off of the Cultural Arts Commission? Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, hun. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Debbie confront Marie Pisnar about getting her kicked off of the Cultural Arts Commission? Hey, Tony, welcome. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Debbie confront Marie Pisnar about getting her kicked off of the Cultural Arts Commission? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Debbie confront Marie Pisnar about getting her kicked out of the Cultural Arts Commission? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Debbie confront Marie Pisnar about getting her kicked out of the Cultural Arts Commission? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Debbie confront Marie Pisnar about getting her kicked out of the Cultural Arts Commission? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Debbie confront Marie Pisnar about getting her kicked out of the Cultural Arts Commission? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Debbie confront Marie Pisnar about getting her kicked out of the Cultural Arts Commission? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Debbie confront Marie Pisnar about getting her kicked out of the Cultural Arts Commission? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Debbie confront Marie Pisnar about getting her kicked out of the Cultural Arts Commission? And we just received 2 donations. I saw, thank you so much, Wendy, and then thank you so much to Tony. Let me go ahead and add y'all. Of course, of course. Just adding you to the queue here. Wendy sent her donation like 10 seconds before you, Tony, so she does go first. She has a mini reading. I'm currently doing a mini reading for Debbie, and then you will be next, Tony. Thank you so much. Also, if you want to skip, if there's, and I need to put this in my information, but if you don't have time and you need to skip the line, you can always pay, you can always donate an additional $5 and skip the line if you want to. That is also a new thing that I am implementing. I decided that last night. If anyone's like, doesn't have time or whatever. All right, we have Page of Cups, 10 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and 7 of Cups reversed. Yes, you should. Now, Debbie, I don't know if she gave you a reason as to why she thought that you should be kicked out of the Cultural Arts Commission. We've got a lot of cups. We've got almost all cups here, and cups are, I always say that they're the realm of emotions, but they're also the realm of creativity, especially when it comes to the Page of Cups. Oh no, wait, I thought it was Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely stand your ground. Definitely stand your ground. Speak your mind. And I think that the results will definitely pay off with this beautiful 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I see this being the result. And with this 7 of Cups reversed, this feels like Spirit saying, it's a reminder from Spirit, like, don't waste time spread lies about you. Can you expose her for that? That's so petty. Just a petty woman. Because, yeah, she'll have a hell of a lot of burdens to shoulder if she gets exposed for this. I think, yeah, you should confront her about it. And have you exposed her or told anyone about this? That's terrible that she did that to you. I'm really sorry, Debbie. That's so petty. Oh my god. Yeah, confronting her will be I think that you will be brought back. I think that they will bring you back onto the Cultural Arts Commission. It might be, I'm sure they have their bylaws and whatever when it comes to the committee. So it might not be the easiest thing to just put you back in terms of timing. It might take a little while, but I think that they're going to see the truth. Yes, had to keep quiet until after the election. Okay. Yeah, now is the time to speak your voice. Now is definitely the time to speak your voice, Debbie. The sooner the better. And when you show that she's been lying about you and you expose that she's a liar, people will side with you. And like I said, you will be brought back into the fore. You will be brought back into the committee as you should be. That's awful. I'm sorry, Debbie. Yeah, and I'm not going to say that you're not going to be met with some crazy opposition from her because she sounds unhinged, but it also doesn't look like she's going to be too combative because she knows she's in the wrong here. I think, and she's got to know she's in the wrong, and she's got to know she's at some kind of risk here. This is not good behavior. This is not something that she wants people to know, and I think she thought she would be able to get away with it. So she may just kind of concede here. I don't think you're going to meet a whole lot of opposition. You just speak your mind, be firm, and confront her, but also confront. I think it's very important that you confront the committee as well and let them know, and tell her that too. Let her know what's up. Okay, you're very welcome, Debbie. You are so welcome. I really appreciate you. Can you do my reading even if I leave just in case? Yeah, if you end up leaving, Tony, like I said, you can always pay $5, donate $5 to cut the line right now. Or if you're not here, I will do if we have another donation, I can wait for you. Or I can do a time-stamped reading for you in which I'll just do your reading. But I need the full question. I need to be reminded of what your astrological sign is. And I need to know if you're asking about somebody, I need to know their name, their first name, and their sign. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's a good plan, Debbie. I think that's a really good plan. Wendy, thank you so much, love. Please come to the chat. It is your turn. Please go ahead and post your question. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome. Yeah, you can ask a question. All my donation information can be found at the top of the chat and in the body of the chat as well. Thank you. Is someone secretly spying on me? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is someone secretly spying on Wendy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is someone secretly spying on Wendy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is someone secretly spying on Wendy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is someone secretly spying on Wendy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is someone secretly spying on Wendy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is someone secretly spying on Wendy? Messengers and spirit guides, is someone secretly spying on Wendy? Messengers and spirit guides, is someone secretly spying on Wendy? Messengers and spirit guides, is someone secretly spying on Wendy? Messengers and spirit guides, is someone secretly spying on Wendy? We better not see the Page of Swords here, or the Seven of Swords. I don't want to see swords in general. That's very intel information gathering energy. Three of Pentacles reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed, Two of Cups reversed, the Devil reversed, and the Fool reversed. Tony, thank you for your donation. I've already just started Wendy's reading, so I can't skip the line now. I've started Wendy's reading, and I'm sorry. I have to finish her reading. I've just pulled the cards. So I'll add more cards to your reading. Okay, Tony? Thank you. My answer is no. Wendy? Yeah, I can pull more cards for you. No problem, Tony. My answer is no, Wendy. I don't feel like someone's spying on you. It may feel like someone is spying on you, and you don't have to tell me the ways in which you feel like someone is spying on you. That you don't have to tell me. It's fine. But I do know that feeling. And I just want to comfort you in letting you know that no one is spying on you. I don't know if it's someone in particular who you think it might be, but I'm not. First of all, I thought I was gonna. If it was in the affirmative, I thought I was gonna see swords. Okay, I kept on getting weird friend suggestion on social media. I think honestly, girl, it's girl, it's from weird accounts. Yeah, I attribute that, and I'm not trying to be dismissive at all, Wendy, at all. But I know that this. I told you, and I believe that this. I fully have faith that this Mercury retrograde is going to be is actually going to be really good for you. That's a prime example of things that we just can't. That are just like. I feel like Mercury retrograde really affects things technologically in very strange ways, and something's telling me that's some kind of bot. That might be meta being weird. That could be possible scammers. They're always lurking on people's accounts. But I don't think it's anyone personally, like, watching you, stalking you, violating your privacy in any way. Two Cups reversed, the Devil reversed. Especially if I saw this Devil upright, I'd be like, okay, there's something like shady under the light of the moon, or under the darkness of the moon. I don't see someone moving forth doing this, spying on you. But I do get something. I am getting a message that it does feel that way, like, and yeah, you told me that you got some weird friend suggestions. I think that is creepy. But it's happened to me too, and I always just chalk it up to weird, just weird algorithmic stuff. But I don't think anybody is spying on you, hun. Social media is so weird. That's why I try to keep it so minimal in my life. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Wendy, but I'm happy that no one is. I really don't think anyone's spying on you. I really don't. Um, that's not to say to always be vigilant, and I'm not dismissing. I'm not telling you to be dismissive towards. If you do see some other weird stuff, then we might want to reconsider some things. But I really don't think. I really don't think so. I really don't. Yeah, I've seen these people before, and it's been so many lately. Yeah, they might be like a group of, I don't know, possibly scammers or something. Um, you just ignore those folks. Just ignore them and pay them no heed. You're so welcome, Wendy. Thank you, love. I appreciate you, and hope I was able to abate some fears there. All right. Tony, thank you so much for your donation. Okay, so you donated $15 over Super Chat. So we can do like a 7-card reading. So let me make some room here. And I believe you posted your question already, right, Tony? Let's see here. Or maybe you didn't. Yeah, I thought you did, but I'm not seeing it, Tony. Can you just post it again, please? For some reason, it's not showing up now. Oh wait, no, I see it. Why do I feel like my friend Gabby is secretly taking pics of me while I'm with her sometimes? I'm an Aquarius. I think she is a Scorpio. Oh dear me. Oh my. Okay, let's see. We've got a lot of people being like feeling I don't want that. Feeling oh, that's why I wasn't showing. Feeling watched right now, or yeah, like that's definitely an invasion of your privacy for sure. My goodness. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Okay, do you want me to ask Tony, do you want me to ask why you feel that way, or do you want me to straight up ask if she is taking photos? Do you want confirmation as to whether she is or not? Okay, can you? I can't raise my mic. I'm sorry. I need to have just like until I get my new microphone. I'll be getting it soon. I have to just have a disclaimer on the video that my laptop microphone is crappy. I need a new one. I'm so sorry. It will be happening soon. You want me to ask why you feel that way? You have a really good feeling she is. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Tony feel as though Gabby is taking pictures of him? Sorry, I phrase it correctly. Secretly taking pictures of him when they're together. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Tony feel like Gabby is secretly taking pictures of them when they're together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Tony feel like Gabby is taking pictures of them when they're together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Tony feel like Gabby is taking pictures of him when they're together? Secretly. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Tony feel like Gabby is taking pictures of him secretly when they're together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. You want to ask why she's doing it? That's a different question. I'm going to ask it that way because I think asking why you feel that way isn't going to come up with a very conclusive answer. I think asking why. I mean, if she and I know you said you have a really good feeling that she is. If it turns out she's not, tarot will say she's actually not taking pictures of you. Or if it's true, it'll say why. It'll confirm yes or no. And if it's a yes, I think that's a good way of asking it. No, don't be sorry, Tony. I think that's a good way of asking it, because then if the answer is yes, we also get an explanation as to why. Angels Mess. And how long have you been friends? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides. Why is Gabby secretly taking pictures of Tony when they're together? For 5 months. Okay. Four of Swords reversed. Death. The Star reversed. The Moon. Seven of Swords. Six of Pentacles reversed. And Page of Wands reversed. You're right, Tony. Dude, yeah. Dude. Did you actually see her taking pictures of you? Or because, yeah, you're right. I don't know if you were listening when I was giving Wendy a reading just before. She was wondering if someone was spying on her, and I even said, if I see the Seven of Swords or the Page of Swords, or the Seven of Swords, or the Moon, or so the Seven of Swords, or I don't think I mentioned the Moon, but the Moon, yeah, upright, that would tell me, yeah, by the corner of your eye. So you don't see, okay, you've seen it, okay, yeah, she for sure is. You're right, yeah, you're right. And but here's the reason. I don't know what your feelings are towards her. If you like her romantically, this is a, it's a not a heterosocial relationship. You guys, or yeah, homosocial relationship. You guys aren't the same gender. What's the term for boy girl friendship that's platonic? I think it's heterosocial. So you guys are friends, but okay, you really like her. Okay, yeah. I mean that's typically the case when men, unless the guy's gay. I'm friends with gay guys. I don't like them. They don't like me like that. But oftentimes, yeah, when we're friends with fellows, if we're straight people and we're friends with someone of the opposite gender, there's usually something there. And you guys have been talking for 5 months, hanging out. And you're an Aquarius, did you say? And what is she? She's feeling really, she has feelings for you, Tony. She's got feelings for you, man. But is she confident about them? Does she feel secure about having feelings for you? No, she's very, okay, I was going to ask, is she a water sign? Is she a Scorpio? Because I'm looking at this death card here, and she's very secretive. She's very, very secretive. The Moon, the Seven of Swords, death, the Star reversed. She's operating under the guise of darkness. She's not, what you see is not what you get with her. She does things that are deceptive and secretive, and honestly, that's not the coolest thing. I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, but maybe it's just because I model professionally. I wouldn't want someone taking pictures of me secretly. I'd want them to at least tell me, and then I would know maybe they like me, But the fact that she's because she likes looking at these photos of you, Tony, but she's doing it in secret because she doesn't want you to, for some reason, and I think I know what the reason is. She doesn't want you to know that she likes you. Not that good? What's not that good? The whole situation? I don't know what you're responding to. I said a bunch of stuff. I'm sorry. She doesn't quite know what to think about how to go forward here with this Four of Swords reversed. And I think that she's afraid that you don't like her equally with this Six of Pentacles reversed. I think she's used to that. You're saying she works in darkness. Yeah, it's well, I'm telling you why. It doesn't come from a place of wanting to screw you over, Tony. I'll tell you that. She doesn't want to hurt you. If I were to do a separate reading for you, Tony, and we were to just ask what her intentions are towards you, I can almost promise you they wouldn't be nefarious. They wouldn't be hurtful. She doesn't want to hurt you. What's happening here is she's afraid of getting hurt. She's got some fear that you're like a player, and that she likes you more than you like her. In fact, have you told her that you like her? I'm sure your actions have shown if you haven't told her directly. But as much as she likes you, she is a little nervous about how well she knows you. She's very guarded. She's very, very guarded. I was going to say, even if you're not a player and you've exhibited no signs of being a player, she's been burnt by players a lot in the past, and I'm just not that good. You're an Aquarius. You're like me. I'm not good when it comes to expressing with socialism. What do you mean socialism? You mean being not like socialism, but like socialization, you mean? It's hard for me to communicate when I romantically like someone. It's hard for Aquariuses. It's often hard for us. Especially if our Venus is also an Aquarius, like me. You had a great date last night. That's wonderful. Very happy to hear that. With her? That's wonderful. That's great. Here's what I suggest, Tony, and I know you're not asking for my suggestion, but I'm seeing, like, I'm hearing it from Spirit, and I'm seeing it. She likes you, and you're telling me that you really like her, and all I'm seeing here is she likes you so much, but she's so unsure. Girls don't do that kind of stuff unless they want to look at pictures of guys later. People don't do that kind of stuff. She kept saying that you're her friend. Yeah, she's really guarded. She's really, really guarded, and I feel like if you were to be more direct about your feelings with her. Hi, Austin, welcome. I think that if you were to be more direct about your feelings with her, like straight up just with words, like, hey, what are we? Where is this going? Because it's been 5 months. We're both grown-ass. Like, if we are just going to be friends, that's fine, or maybe it's not. But I've got to know, you know. And maybe you don't want to do this right now. Maybe you want to give her a time frame. But I always say after about at least 3 months, that's got to be brought up at least once. Where are we headed? Where is this going? What is the, where do we see this going? What do we want from this? What do you want from this? What do I want from this? And also with this Seven of Swords, she's saying that and I've never said this to someone before. I would normally say, dude, if she's emphatically saying that she's your friend, you might just be friend zoned. But I'm not getting that energy from her, dude. I'm not getting friend zone energy. I'm getting that she really likes you, but you said that it's not good that she operates in the darkness. It's true. She's not being completely forthright with who she is and with her, not who she is, but what her feelings are towards you with the Seven of Swords, the Starry verse and the Moon. That's part of it too. She wants to be around me even if she gets married. That's what she said to you? That seems very toxic, Tony. That's a really toxic thing to say. I still stand by the fact that I do sense that she does really actually like you, but she might just be so guarded that she might just be permanently friend zoning you out of fear. this could also be a power trip too. She could also love how much you adore her. That could be part of that too. But I don't think it's so much that with the picture taking, that I don't know, that people don't usually do that unless they want to at least see the person, at least have physical attraction to them. But after 5 months, I would definitely get to the bottom of things, Tony. I would just be straight with her. Like, well, I mean, I don't know. It kind of sounds like maybe you guys have. I've heard people say that before. Like, I want you around even when I get married. Like, if that's the case, then you might want to take that into consideration if she's being honest, which she might not be. She doesn't seem like a very honest person. But with that, do you really want to be in a relationship with someone who's dishonest from the get-go? Because what else is she going to lie about in the future? I know this is like kind of mundane, the picture taking. It's not a huge deal, I suppose, but it kind of is. It's invasive of your privacy. But if she's lying about her feelings, or if she's lying in general, like, do you really want to be in a relationship with someone like that? Do you really want to fight for that? And do you want to be friends with someone like that? You know, that seems like a very extreme thing to say to someone. Like, I want you even at my wedding. Like, I don't know. I do get. I definitely don't get like your spirit guide's approval on her. She does seem problematic, and like I said, there is a reason why she's being deceptive, but but it's not if she's being deceptive, period, it's not good. It's not a good start. It's not a good start. If she's being deceptive and in denial about her real truth, or if she's being deceptive towards you or being deceptive towards you, it's just not good. It's not a good start. So I would definitely take those into consideration, Tony. How long are you willing to wait to see if things happen? Give it a time frame, and just be very, very direct with your communication, because you deserve the truth. You really do. Yeah. So that is what I see for you, Tony. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you, and I wish you all the very best. And yeah, listen to your intuition. Sounds like it's definitely served you. You knew she was taking pictures of you, and it was confirmed. So you have a very strong intuition. Definitely hold on to that. Okay. Thank you again, Tony. So I think the one thing that I didn't mention earlier during my spiel was that I also offer private readings. I offer 2 different types of private readings. They're obviously both off of this live stream. I offer them by appointment only, just me and you one-on-one over Zoom, and we schedule an allotted time. You can see the cards, you can see me, and give me all the context and backstory that you need. We can answer as many questions as you need within the time allotted. I'm in Orlando for a music festival tomorrow. That's very cool, Austin. I hope you're having a good time. And I do, and those are over Zoom. Please reach out to me via email, as is in my information there, or you can reach out to me via DMs on Instagram to schedule a private one-on-one reading with me over Zoom. And then I also offer them at no additional donation amount offline, over Instagram, voice memo, over DMs, voice memos. Also typed over email if Instagram is not your thing. It's not really my thing either. But I know social media is not everyone's thing, so I do offer it via email also. And it's also good if you haven't seen me online for a few days and you have a question you need me to answer, to send me your donation. I can get back to you, usually within a 24-hour turnaround, but usually sooner than that. Much sooner than that, usually. Um, it's not one-on-one. Sometimes, if we both happen to be on Instagram at the same time, it can be a one-on-one thing, but it isn't the one-on-one that we have on the live stream or with a Zoom appointment. But it also offers that extra level of discretion, that layer of confidentiality, because nobody. Sorry, I've got something in the corner of my eye, and I don't know. In both eyes, and it's irritating me. So if you keep seeing me playing with my eyes. But yeah, it offers that privacy as well, that level of confidentiality that you may want. So with that, we have, I believe I have gotten to everybody who has donated so far, so that means that the donation queue is currently open. So whoever donates next will be read for next. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so I think I might have fixed my audio. This is just a test.
That's cool, Austin. What's the name of the festival? That's super cool. I've never been to EDC, but I've wanted to. I haven't been to a good rave in a while, or a good festival for that matter. Hey Jessica, what's up, girl? How are you? This evening, good to see you. I think I fixed my audio. I think I did just now. Hoping I did. How are you, Miss Jessica? Oh, I should probably plug in my phone. You don't have sound right now, though, but she does. Okay. Yeah, I believe my sound's on, and I think I fixed it. Let me double check. Oops. Yeah, my audio's working. Okay. Yeah, I would love to read for Monique. No problem. Hope she's doing well. Thank you so much, Jessica. Okay. Did Monique want 2 questions or a 10-card reading? Patrick is having a heart-to-heart with her. She'll post in a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm not trying to rush you or anything, Jessica, but I am going to close shop in about 9 minutes. Um, it, I do need, like, I can wait. I can definitely wait another 9 minutes for sure, um, unless anybody else donates. Um, but I'm not. Otherwise, we could do it over Instagram. Um, but I need to run to the grocery store before it closes. Jessica, are you still there? I don't know if you got my message, but I can wait another like 6 minutes. I've been on for almost 2 hours now. Unless there's another donation, then we can just do that. But if she could post her question, that'd be great. Thank you. Otherwise, I'm more than happy to answer over Instagram as well after I go to the grocery store because I'm really hungry and I need to go before it closes. Okay, she can ask a general question or she can wait and until she does have a question. Um, it's up to her. And she can always reach out to me over Instagram. She doesn't hurry, we'll just save it for another time. Yeah, yeah, we've got another couple minutes, and I'll do a last call as well. But you can probably hear it in my voice. It's been a long day. I've been a long time. I've been working a long time, and so I'm a little sleepy and I'm getting very hungry. But she, we've always got questions, and I'm always here for her. Also, she should friend me on Instagram. She can always reach out to me on there, or reach out to me through you on there. It's always fine too. Yeah. She said she can't message in the live. I don't know why. Let's save it for another day, Sophie. That's fine. No, don't be sorry, Jessica. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I'm sure there will be. Well, I hope there aren't questions in the future, but I'm sure there will be some questions. I mean, not pertaining to what we're talking about, but other things. You know, we always have questions in life, so don't be sorry. You're all good. Much love to Monique. I'm glad they had a heart to heart. Hope it was effective. Um, I don't know what's going on with my live. I do think there might be some weirdness with messaging. I don't know, because I'm not getting all the messages on my phone, but I am getting them on my laptop, so that's a little peculiar. Um, all right, so it's that time of night. I'm going to do a last call for any and all donations. If you have a burning question that needs to be answered tonight, now would be your time to send your donation in. We'll get started. It is last call for tonight. Thank you. Girl, Jessica, I don't know if you're still there, but I just got some eyelash extensions the other day, and my eyes are like stinging, yo. Is that normal? It's not constant, but it's like enough to be irritating where I'm just like, do I even want these? I love them. They look super pretty. But this always happens. Like, ugh. Anyway. Frustrations, first girl problems. Last call for donations. Last call for donations tonight. If you've got a question, just send in your donation, and I'm happy to read for you. Thank you. Last call, last call, last call. Last call tonight for any and all donations. Thank you. Last call. I won't be on tomorrow night. I might be on Saturday night. I likely will be on Saturday. But things happen. Last call tonight. Last call, everybody, for all donations. If you've got a question, please just send in your donation now, and I will happily take care of that. Last call. Last call. Thank you so much. And I think I've fixed the audio issue. I'm very, very happy about that. I think I have. It sounds like I have. Last call tonight, last call for any and all donations. Thank you. All right, and with that, I'm going to call it a wonderful night. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you